Let's get started by just finding a comfortable seat on our mat. And taking this moment to just feel what is moving us today. Let the breath be full and deep, so it can travel throughout the whole body. You may invite Ujjayi breath by gently restricting the back of the throat to create even more focus, but also to cleanse the body from within, to heat it up. You can keep the eyes closed, turn the hands, palms facing down onto the knees, so you can round and arch the spine, gently moving forward and back, arching in a seated cat-cow position. Inhale, reach the chest forward, and exhale, push yourself away from the thigh. Just a few rounds in your own tempo. And then we do the same to the side, so gently move to the right and left. You can use the hands for guidance, you can let the head drift from side to side. Get some fluidity in your spine and into this morning. And then come back to center, get the arms overhead, reach up, and gently bow towards the front. Walk your hands to the right, left palm on top of the right to get a gentle side bend stretch. Breathe into the left rib cage deep. Walk back to center and over to the other side to breathe into the right rib cage. Let the right shoulder be heavy. Walk yourself back to center, all the way back up to a seat, and find a tabletop position on your mat. We'll do some circles here as well from the hips and shoulders around the navel, so you decide how far you want to sit back towards the heels, how far you want to shift the weight over the knuckles. Big circles. Use the first movements to check in with your body this morning. Reverse direction. See what you need. And come back with the hips on top of the knees. Walk the hands out to the front, but stay on the fingertips. So you have a little bit more room to work, and you can arch and round the spine here to get into the shoulders. So exhale, pull the navel into the spine. As you inhale, drop the chest, look towards the front. Move in your own pace with your breath. And then sink the chest down, palms flat, rest the chin or the forehead on the mat. 2 more deep breaths here. Lift the heart and chest, slide forward on your mat onto the belly. Place the hands underneath the shoulders, elbows in. Let's do 3 rounds of cobra. If you have a sensitive lower back, separate the feet a little wider. Inhale, come up, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, all the way down to the mat. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen the spine to your own degree. Exhale, lower. Last one, lengthen. Stay light on the fingertips. Let the upper body support this pose. Exhale, lower. Push yourself up and back towards the heels and all the way up into a down dog. Take a moment to just stretch out your down dog. Maybe shift the hips from side to side. Walk it out. And then shift forward into plank, shoulders over the wrists. Bring the knees down, the chest, the chin. Slide one more time up into a cobra. Tuck the toes under, push the hips back to the heels, and then down dog. Take another deep breath here. Maybe audible exhale to release any tension. Let go of the head and neck. Then step your feet all the way to the front of the mat. Lengthen your heart up halfway. Exhale, bow over your legs, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up, over the side, over the head. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart space. Take a moment to root the feet down, to connect to your intention in your heart. And remember that whichever story you share within, it's moving through you at all times. It finds different expressions, and all of them are seen and welcome in this present moment. Let's start moving our body. Bring the arms over head, arch back if you like. Exhale, bow forward over your legs. Lengthen halfway. Step both feet back into a plank. Let's do one more time. Knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale, slide forward and up. Pull the shoulders back into a cobra. And exhale, push it back, down dog. Take another deep breath here. Bring the right leg straight up. Move the foot to the outside of the right hand. Bring the left knee down. And then just shift forward and back with the right leg. Explore the range of motion in your right hip. You can also go a little bit from side to side. And then stay with the right knee bent on top of the right ankle, left palm down. Make a big circle with the right arm back. Reach and open the front of the pack. 2 more. Over the front, over the head, reach up and back. Rotate the shoulder open. Last one, guide the arm to the front, over the head, big circle back. Exhale, release, both hands down, step the right foot back, full chaturanga if you like. Bend the elbows, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot lifts high. Step it to the left hand, outside, lizard variation, right knee down. Move forward and back, right and left, just check out this position. And then find your comfort. Where do you rest in this pose? And then we'll move the arm, left arm up and over the head, reach back, breathe into the pec. 2 more. Lengthen to the front, up and back. And last one. Forward, up and back. Both hands down underneath the shoulders. Step it back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale guides you back to down dog. Walk your feet to the front of the mat. Lengthen the heart up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Arms overhead, reach up. Exhale, Tadasana. Bend the knees, sit over the heels into your chair. Reach up with the arms. Bring the left hand to the right knee and give a little side bend, meaning you push the hand into the knee and lean over to the left. Breathe in to the space between the ribcage and the hip. Inhale, both arms up, regular chair, right arm to the outside of the left knee. Open the chest before you move to the side. Both arms up, regular chair. Fly the arms back alongside of the body, melt the belly down to the thigh. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, cactus your arms, elbows to the side. Inhale, lift the arms. Swing the arms back, but this time interlace the hands behind the back. Open the shoulders before you straighten out the legs to any degree. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Release the arms, plant the hands down in front so you can step back into a high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high. Step to the outside of the right hand for a lizard, but keep the left knee lifted this time. Reach up and back with the right arm. See how far you can pull the right arm back and squeezing the right shoulder blade. Look with your gaze if you can. And then bring the back knee down. Can you bend the foot? And maybe just reach easily for the foot. And there are 2 different variations. You can either roll the shoulder back and kind of pull the leg away. Or you can work on bringing the heel towards the glute and get more of a thigh stretch. Maybe you want to play with both, opening for the shoulder stretch and pulling it in for the thigh stretch. 1 more if you like, or stay in any of these stretches. And then release, both hands down on the inside. Rotate the left foot parallel with the short side of the mat. So you can windle it up all the way to Warrior 2. Very nice. Right palm flips open. Reverse your warrior. Stay deep in your right leg. Come all the way up. Warrior 2. Windle it down on the inside of the right leg. Step it back. High plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Check out the difference between right and left. And then lift the left leg up. Step it to the outside of the left hand. Keep the right leg lifted. Find that expansion in the chest. Guide the left arm forward, up and back. Keep the right shoulder pulling back. Squeeze the navel in. And bring the back knee down, but keep the extension through the left fingertips. You can stay here, you can bend the foot. Maybe you can easily reach for the outer edge of the foot. Maybe pull with the leg a little bit to open the chest more, or bring the heel closer towards the glute. If you want to go for the range of motion, open and close. See what happens as you go through both variations if you're switching. Let go of the back foot, plant both hands down, step it back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. I forgot Warrior 2, so lift the left leg up, step it through, and windle it open to Warrior 2. Left palm flips, Reverse your warrior on this side. Keep the left knee on top of the left ankle. Very nice. Back to warrior 2. Windle it down. Step it back to plank. This time again, bring the knees, the chest, the chin down. Bend both of the feet so the heels are on top of the knees. Take the right knee, step it on the left foot. Find a little balance here. And then switch. Right knee down, left knee on top of the right foot. Very nice. Slide all the way to upward facing dog. Push it back, down dog. Very nice. Step or jump to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sit over the heels for your chair Utkatasana. Arms up. Left hand to the right knee. Side bend one more time. To the left. Reach through the fingertips. Inhale, both arms up. Utkatasana. Switch. Right hand down. Left arm reaches over. Use the back of the palm to open the side obliques. Both arms up. Lift. Elbows wide. Cactus your arms. Inhale, lengthen. Draw the hands back, belly to thigh, fly. Interlace the hands behind the back. Hands together if you can, otherwise open palm. And then go back into chair this time with the arms interlaced. Stay for another breath. Exhale, release the hands, fold over your legs, forward fold. Halfway lift, step or jump back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high. Bring the knee to the right triceps. Bring the foot out to the side, plant the knee down. So you're in gate pose with the right arm underneath the shoulder, left arm reaches over. The left arm, draw yourself up. Guide the left hand, slide it along the left leg, right arm reaches up. Both arms up. Right arm reaches to the right foot. You can tuck the foot under. Reach over your right shoulder. Bring your torso up. Plant the hands down underneath the shoulders. Try to push into the hands and bring the right knee back to the right triceps. Three-legged down dog. Lift it up and back. Step it through. High lunge this time. Get the arms up over the side. Pull the navel in. Take another breath. Left hand on the right knee, right arm reaches back. Think of that expansion that we worked in the lizard as well. And then you can guide the hand to the back thigh. Revolve. Warrior. Look over the right shoulder. Bend the left knee down. Keep the hand where it is. Can you bend the back foot? Maybe catch the outside of the thigh. This time you can just rotate the right shoulder back and see if you want to bring some tension between the foot and the hand. Can be only slightly, as we want to maintain the balance here. Release the back foot. Both hands down on the inside. Step it back. High plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Draw the knee to the left triceps. Pivot the foot out to the side, plant the knee down. The left shoulder stays underneath the wrist. Right arm reaches up. Gate pose. Push yourself up from your side obliques. Right arm slides along the right leg. Left arm reaches up. Try not to crunch so much the side. Both arms lift. We go with the left hand to the left foot. Gentle back bend, right arm reaches up and back. Draw yourself back up to center. Let's try to go back to where we came from. Hands down, left knee touches the left triceps. Float the left leg up and back. Step it through, high lunge on the side. Both arms lift, navel in. Check the alignment first. Right hand onto your front knee. Left arm reaches back. Pull the navel in. Expand through your fingertips. Right knee down, very slow. Keep reaching back. Can you tap the outer edge of the foot? You can also go all the way to the ankle, whatever feels good. Maintain the balance. If you want a little more, you can push into the back leg to use it to open the left shoulder. Release the back foot. Both hands down. Step it back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, it facing down. Exhale, brings you back to down dog. Take another deep breath here. Audible exhale if you like. Step or jump to the front, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees for your chair with Katasana. Arms lift. This time both arms are gonna stay straight up. Left hand goes to the knee, but slide a little further down and reach with the right arm up. Maybe you can get into the side bend, a little twist. And for some of you, you might be able to slide quite far down. Inhale, both arms lift. Right hand to the knee. See how far you want to go down before you go to the side. Very nice. Both arms lift, Utkatasana. Balance on the toes, so lift the heels up. Lower all the way, sitting on the heels. Hands in front of the heart. Let's twist to the right. Left elbow hooks outside of the right knee. Guide the chest up. Do you want to look over your right shoulder? Pull the navel in. Great work. Come back to center. Right elbow crosses over to the left knee. How's the twist on this side? Come all the way back, lift the arms up, press back to Utkatasana chair. Swing the arms back, interlace the hands, chest open. Shift the weight onto the right leg. Lift the left leg back, warrior three. Step the left foot back. Find a high lunge on this side. Lift the chest up and back. Back foot 45 degrees so you can bring the right shoulder inside of the right knee. Humble warrior. Let go of the arms. Find Skandasana to the right. So bend the right leg down. Right arm inside the right leg. Left arm opens to the side. Bring the left arm down, the right knee as well, so you are facing the back of your mat. The angle of the right knee you can adjust so your knee is happy. Lift the arms up, lean into a forward fold over your left leg. Long deep breath. Focus on your Ujjayi breath. Keeping the breath steady and focused. Very nice. Bring the hands back to the inside of your leg so you can bring the knee up and rotate all the way back to the front. Step the right foot back. Plank, Chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale, but facing down. Exhale, down dog. Take another deep breath here. And then step or jump back to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees for your chair, Utkatasana. Fly the arms back alongside of the torso, interlace the hands, open the chest. Shift the weight to the left leg, hover the right, and then expand. Warrior 3 variation. Just for a breath. Step it back, high lunge. Adjust your stance, 45-degree in the back foot. And then humble warrior, left shoulder inside of the left knee. Let go of the hands and arms, place them inside of the left foot. Bend the left knee, Skandasana to the left. Left arm down, right arm reaches up and over. Place both hands down so you can take some weight when you bring the knee down to the mat. Face the back of the mat. Navel pulls in. As you exhale, lean into the forward fold over your right leg. To any degree, adjust the position for your knee. Walk the hands back under so you can support with your hands, lifting the left knee up, turning all the way back to the front. So you can step back to high plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing down. And exhale, downward facing down. Take another deep breath here. Bring the knees down, hip width apart in the center of your mat. Roll back up to stand. You can also measure the distance by placing 2 fists. Tuck the toes under so you have a little bit more stability here. Bring the right arm, reach it back for the right heel. Rotate the right shoulder back. Keep the chin to the chest, lift the left arm up. How can you draw the right shoulder back and the chest stays lifted parallel instead of twisting over the right shoulder? Push the hips to the front, chin to the chest. Try to just bring the stretch into the back of the sternum. Left arm guides forward, right arm up. We'll switch. Left hand to the left knee, chin to the chest. Reach up with the right arm. Belly engaged. Bring both arms up. Plant the feet down so you can sit over the heels, right hand into left. Close your eyes for a moment. Observe what is moving you right now. Refocus on your intention. Open your eyes, come back up. Tuck the toes under to have more stability. If you don't need it, of course, you're welcome to change. You can either just interlace the elbows behind the back, or you can interlace the hands behind the back and open the chest. And move the hips to the front, lean back. I would also suggest here keeping the chin to the chest as we add a little bit more weight here. If you are very comfortable with the neck and back, you might drop the head back. Gently roll back up at last. Sit over the heels. You can keep the toes under for the toe stretch as well, otherwise feet flat down. We'll stay for 3 long breaths. One last time, sit all the way on, or stand all the way on the knees. Reach the right arm back and try to lift the right foot. So maybe you can touch just the toe, the inside of the foot. This might be enough. Or you can even bring the heel to the glute like we did before. Or for some people, they might be able to slide the foot into the elbow crease, maybe even bringing the left arm over. So the tendency is to look to the right, but we want to look up. So the heart moves towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Stop at any point that your body tells you to stop. Release, unwind slowly. Always take enough energy to come out slow. Let's try the other side. Turn over the left, bend the left foot in. Can you touch the foot? Do you want to bring it up towards the glute? Do you want to slide it down towards the elbow? Maybe even grab the bind, rotate the chest up. Keep breathing here. Release, slow. Sit all the way over the heels. You might stay seated. If you're comfortable with bowing forward, you can move into an extended child's pose with the knees separated and wide. Maybe slightly moving the torso from right to left. Hands back underneath the shoulders. Step the feet back into your high plank. Push it all the way up, down dog. One more deep breath here. Step or jump to the front of the mat, halfway left. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, find one more Utkatasana chair. Hands in front of the heart. Let's twist to the right. Twisted Utkatasana. Arms up and over the head. Twist the other way. Right elbow hooks outside of the left knee. Both arms lift. Utkatasana. Do you want to stay a moment longer in your Utkatasana, or do you want to fly a moment? Placing the hands down, lifting the knees, finding a moment of crow, one leg at a time, hug the navel in and up. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale guides you back to down dog. Right leg lifts high. Knee to the right triceps. Rotate the foot up, bring the right knee down. Gate pose, lift the left arm up and over the head. Draw both arms up, lengthen, lean to the left. Bring yourself back up. Let me turn around so you can see better. This time we go to the front. So left arm goes to the front, right arm underneath. You can kind of thread the arm through and maybe lean the cheek and the right shoulder all the way down to the floor. Left arm straight out to the front. Take as much support as you need. Push into the left arm so you can come back up into gate pose. Rotate the torso back to the front of the mat. Take one more time to touch the right knee to the right triceps. Shift the right leg straight up and back, three-legged down dog. And then rotate to the outer edge of the left foot, side plank on the left. You can keep the foot here, or you can step it back for wild thing, rotate the chest open. Nicely done, everyone. Rotate it back. Find your high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's try the other side. Left leg lifts high. Knee to the left triceps. Rotate the foot to find your gate pose here. Right arm reaches up and over. From the core, pull yourself up. Slide to the right, left arm over. Side bend stretch here. Both arms up, hands underneath the shoulders. Slide the left arm under, twist. Lean the left shoulder all the way down and then extend the right arm forward. Rest the left cheek on the mat. Give all the weight to the floor. Try not to hold anything in the shoulders and the torso. Let the body do the work. Bring the right hand back underneath the shoulders so you can easily push yourself up. Rotate yourself back to the front, touch the left knee to the left triceps. Left leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Side plank on the right. Right shoulder moves over the right wrist, maybe just tap the foot to the inside of the leg. Maybe step it all the way back. Wild thing, rotate the chest up and open. All the way back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more deep breath here. Audible exhale. Bring the knees down, sit over the heels, give yourself a moment in child's pose. Knees together, we're slightly separated. Let the shoulders rest. Let the mind rest in this space. We collect so many stories from the moment we grow up till now. What is the story that you live today? Roll yourself back up, sitting on your heels. Let's do a headstand today. So you can follow me through the cues, or if you already know what to do, you go ahead. Placing the hands on opposite elbows, opening the palms up. So you can place the crown of the head down. Straighten out your legs, maybe walk forward and backward a few times until you feel that the crown of the head is resting on the floor. Maybe right heel in, maybe left heel. Stay in this little tuck shape package. And you feel the balance, extend the legs all the way up. Most of the weight should be in the elbows. Just turn your world upside down for a moment. Maintain your breath as steady, as comfortable in all the other poses. If you need a wall behind, you might use that. Take 5 more deep breaths here. I like to think of meditating in this position. When you brought the legs all the way up, make sure you bend the knees on the way down so you can softly land your feet back. Sit back into a child's pose one more time. Roll back up into a seat. Legs straight out to the front. And the right knee in, so the right foot is on the height of the knee. Make sure you have 1 palm distance away. And then hold the front of the shin and kind of lean back and round the spine. Inhale, lean forward, bring the belly to the thigh. 2 more, lengthen almost like you would lay down. Inhale, pull the navel up. Last one, roll back. Inhale, lift up. Find a straight back, left hand stays on the knee, right arm back. I want you to move the hand quite far back so you can bend the elbow and dip the shoulder down. So ideally you want to feel a stretch in the right pec, rotating the chest down and up. 2 more times. And then you can walk the hand a little bit more in. Maybe you take the elbow to the knee and see how the twist over the right shoulder feels. Keep the left leg engaged. If you have a deeper variation with a bind, you might do that. Rotate the chest back to the front. Knee out to the right side. Bring the foot a little closer if you can. Maybe you need support underneath the right knee. Left arm slides on the inside of the foot. Right arm reaches up and back. Same here like we did in the gate pose. You want to use the arm to rotate the torso and the rib cage open. Bring the right arm back underneath the shoulder. Push into the left foot. Try to lift the right knee up. Side plank here. Lift the knee in. Push. Lower it down. Come back, rotating the chest to the front. Lean over the left leg. 1 more time. Forward fold. Bring the torso up. We'll do the other side. Right leg straight to the front. Left foot bends in to the height of the knee. Catch underneath the knee. Lean back, round the spine. See how much you can round. Inhale, pull and lengthen. Wide open chest. 2 more. Lean back. Look to the navel. Inhale, lift up. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Find a neutral spine. Right hand to the left knee, left hand back. Create a little more distance so you can bend the left arm and dip the shoulder down. 2 more times. Bend, see how you can go into the pectoralis area. Release. 1 more. And walk the hands in a little more. Go for the twist, Marichyasana. Do you just want to support the knee with the hand, or can you take the elbow to the knee, still rotating the left shoulder back and down. Check that the shoulder is on top of your left wrist. Release the twist. Push into the right leg. Shift the hips up and then rotate. Left knee in. Side plank variation. Left knee lifted. 1 more breath. Sit the hips back down. Bring the left heel in as close as you can. Get it to the perineum. Right arm onto the right leg. Left arm guides you into the side bend. Use the right arm to open the left rib cage. Take deep, long breath into the spaces between the ribs, rooting the hips down. Inhale, get the left arm up, orient your belly to the right thigh and lean forward. Bring the torso back up. Both legs straight out to the front. Get the legs all the way together. Make sure the hip and sitting bones are grounded. Reach up with the arms. Lean forward halfway. See if you can lift the belly and the navel up another inch. And then lean forward. Almost touching the floor. One more time. Navel in and up. Reach forward. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Long deep breath. Release the back of the thighs, the calves. Maybe even close your eyes to bring the focus more inside. The outer world will be there when you return. Lift the torso up, one vertebra at a time. Cross the feet, roll over the feet, shift it back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up. Bring the right knee to the right triceps. And at the same time, move the left foot to the left wrist. Pull it in from the navel like an active, floating pigeon pose. And then lower the knee behind the wrist. Maybe you need to walk the left foot back. Same like we did in the lizard. Try to shift the hips slightly from right to left, or arch and hollow the spine, forward and back. Ideally, you find the place that is comfortable for your body, where the hips are parallel. Maybe stay on the fingertips to bring the torso up. Left hand moves to the center of the mat. Right arm reaches up and back. Like we did before. Rotate the shoulder back, reach back and far away. Try to bend the back foot. Can you touch the foot to the hand? Lengthen it out. Try 2 more times. Foot to hand. And last one, you might hold the foot or the ankle and use it to rotate the right shoulder even more back. Rotate back to the front. Left leg down, all the way to sleeping pigeon. You can stay in a regular sleeping pigeon if that's comfortable for you. Otherwise, go for the upper body twist, right arm underneath, right ear and right shoulder to the mat, left arm to the front. So we're adding the twist, the body kind of wants to fall to the right. Can you ground the left hip bone down to stay in your center line? Torso comes up, unwind the arms, place the hands underneath the shoulders. Push into the hands, lift the right knee to the right triceps. And then step it back to down dog. We'll do the other side, left leg lifts high. Bring the knee to the left triceps. And then the foot to the right wrist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly guide yourself down into the pigeon on this side. Adjust and wiggle it around, forward and back, right and left. Where's the comfort for you on this side? Walk the fingertips underneath the shoulders so it's easier to sit up straight. Take a moment to breathe into the right hip flexor. And then the right hand moves to the center of the mat. Left arm reaches up and back. You can try to bend the back foot and tap the foot to the hand 3 times. Or towards that direction. Doesn't matter if you touch it all the way. On the last one, try to take the foot. Otherwise, stay just with the left arm back. If you have the foot, it's a little easier to rotate the left shoulder up and back as you use the pull of the leg. Release the foot, try not to spring your body open, but gently release with control. Rotate back to the front. Lower into sleeping pigeon on this side. Stay here if you had enough. If you want to go for the twist for the thoracic spine, left arm underneath, right arm to the front, left ear to the mat. Drop all the weight of the shoulder down. Let yourself sink fully into the floor. Hold by this present moment with all the stories that you hold within, with all the stories that you express, all that is you. Rotate it back if you went for the twist. Bring the hands underneath. Tuck the back toe under, push up and guide the left knee to the left triceps one more time. Step it back. Push it back up to down dog. In the down dog, arch and round the spine a few times to bring a little bit more fluidity into the shoulders. And then find stillness in your down dog and observe the difference. Can you root the knuckles down, the feet down? Walk your feet to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, sit over the heels, give yourself a big squeeze and a hug around the shins, maybe drawing the nose to the knees. Let go so you can come all the way back into a seat and lay down on your back. Bring the heels in close so you can touch the heels. Lift up in the hips for a shoulder bridge. Hands on the side or interlace the hands underneath the back one more time. Chin wants to move to the chest. Lower your spine one vertebra at a time. Bringing the feet slightly wider so the knees can fall into one another. 2 long breaths. And bring the feet together. Jump the hips to the right. And let the knees fall to the left, right arm out. Easy, gentle twist. Gaze over the right shoulder. And think of lengthening out through the right fingertips again. Round the right shoulder as much as you can. Let the body unwind. The mind digest. Whatever you learned about yourself today. Bring Bring the knees back up to center. Jump the hips to the left. Let the knees fall to the right. Gaze to the left. Can you ground the left shoulder down? The next inhale brings the knees to the chest. Hold around the front of the shins. Circle the knees from right to left. Massaging the lumbar spine. Give yourself another hug, hugging the front of the shins, drawing the nose to the knees. Take a deep inhale. Hold your breath. Squeeze everything that you've got. And as you exhale, let yourself rest in final Shavasana. Feet mat width apart, palms open for receiving. Nothing more to control. Simply be in this room that you created. Feel the magic of this moment as you connect fully to who you are with all that you are. There are so many stories that went through you already. And life will give you options to create the story that you would like to share with the world. That all these stories happen to you. Water them with your own magic. If you have the time, you might stay a little longer in Shavasana. If you need to move on with your day, create gentle movements to wake yourself up. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Gently nod your head from side to side. Take a deep inhale from the toes to the crown of the head. Guide the arms over the side to give yourself a big morning stretch. And exhale, roll into a fetal position on your favorite side using your arms as a pillow. Taking a moment in gratitude for your body, for this moment, for your precious life. Roll all the way back up into a seat. Draw the hands together in front of the heart. honor all the stories that you are. Let's close practice by chanting one arm together. Inhale. Guide the hands to the third eye center, your seat of intuition, to your lips for speaking your truth, and back to your heart. May you always be guided by your heart. Namaste.